So the Las Vegas Raiders are struggling right now to pick up some of the most basic stuff when it comes to pass pro, and today we're going to talk about it. On this play here, Bobby Wagner basically goes free. The Raiders don't even recognize you have a blitzing linebacker through the A-gap, and it almost seems like the rules that the Raiders have put in place for these offensive linemen are very, very predictable. On this play, you have a nose tackle, and you know the left guard's going to take the 3 technique, while the left tackle is going to take the defensive end. Now, what the Commanders are going to do on this one is they're going to have 97 slant towards the left A-gap, and they're going to take this long 3 technique, and they're going to have him slant wide towards the right. You know that if you can slip Bobby Wagner to the right A-gap, he's essentially going to go free. So on this one here, if you guys keep an eye on the center and left guard, look at how Bobby Wagner just splits that A-gap, ends up generating pressure. Now also mentions a 4-man pass rush. Here's another issue for the Raiders that's happening on some of these plays. If you keep an eye here on the defensive end lined up over Colt Miller, he is doing what is called a simulated pressure. He's going to take 1 step forward and then he drops back into coverage. And what ends up happening is Colt Miller and Dylan Parham don't process that super quickly. And you're essentially going to have 2 offensive linemen on 1 guy here. And that's a part of why you can bring 4 guys and still have a guy that's essentially unblocked. Now, they also simulate pressure on the other side. You got number 4 here, the linebacker who's lined up on the line of scrimmage. DJ Glaze is going to step out directly towards number 4. You can see he's going to end up getting out of his stance looking directly at number 4. Alex Kappa has Newton who's lined up in the 4-eye technique. And you can see that both of those guys end up jumping out towards the left of your screen. Now Glaze does recognize pretty quickly that number 4 is dropping off. He's going to end up getting to Kappa's guy to release Kappa. Kappa's going to get over here towards number 97 to pick up the blitzing linebacker. But this just doesn't happen fast enough. Teams are taking advantage of some of these rules. The Raiders have to get this corrected. Now on this next play here, you're going to get your defensive tackles on the right side of the center. You bring 2 linebackers up into the box, and you're basically going to give away what your pass protection is here. Not only does the center call out which way he's going to slide, but you then put a running back essentially on the line of scrimmage, and you're telling this running back that you have to pick up player X, and with that, the Commanders are basically going to be able to ISO out the matchup they want. Think about this play here. By putting Zamir White on the line of scrimmage where they essentially put him, you are now saying that Zamir White has number 4 here. Kappa has Bobby Wagner. The center has the D tackle. Parham has the D tackle out here. Colt Miller has number 92, Dorrance Armstrong. And essentially what you're saying is we're going to put DJ Glaze in a one-on-one against Von Miller on a 3rd and 6. That's not going to work out very well for DJ Glaze. So you're going to see the one-on-one happen here, and DJ Glaze is going to end up losing. What's crazy about this play is it's once again just a 4-man pass rush. You got a 3rd and 9 on this one. Once again, you're going to put 2 linebackers in the double A mug look. You're going to bring up the running back. You're telling them what your pass protection is. And you're getting DJ Glaze against Von Miller. That's a matchup the Commanders want. It just does not look good right now. Hopefully the Raiders can figure this out. The offensive line coach has to do a much better job getting these guys ready.